Hi everyone, welcome to week 12 of our fundamentals class. This week is mostly focused on you getting prepared for our conferences next week. So we have this should look pretty familiar to you. We've been over this a couple of times. This is some frequently asked questions to get you prepared for the conferences. How long do the conferences last? How should you prepare? How are you going to be graded? That sort of thing. As a reminder, we've had some issues in the past with people not being on time for their conferences, or more specifically, I should say, just missing their conferences, and also some issues with like communication. So make sure that you do attend your conference. They're worth a fair amount of points. Make sure you're on time for that. I would recommend setting alarms for yourself to remind you. If you would like to do a video chat, please let me know in advance. Otherwise, I will assume that that you'll just call me. And if you need to change your conference time, make sure that you let me know. Usually what I do is at the beginning of the week, I'll go in, I'll look at the the sign-up sheet. I'll put your names into my like personal calendar, and then I typically don't go back and look at that sign-up sheet later on in the week. So if you need to change your sign-up time, that's not a big deal. Just make sure that you let me know in advance. And if you know that you aren't going to be able to make it to your conference, you should also let me know in advance. Here are the instructions for signing up, and I'll go to the sign up sheet here in a second. And then your other assignment for this week is a discussion board post. So as a warm up for your conference with me, answer the following prompts below. Write out the most current version of your thesis for writing Project 3. What concerns do you have about your thesis as we move closer to the due date? Remember that writing Project 3 is an exploratory project. Oftentimes, explorations don't lead to very definitive answers, and that's fine. Your answer to your research question, which is your thesis, it's okay if it is tentative or speculative. Number 2, as you work to complete writing Project 3, what do you perceive to be your most important remaining task? And then number 3, are you confident in the relevancy of your sources to your research question? How do those sources work together to help advance your exploration of your research question? So those are some things that will kind of help you prepare for our conference. We can talk about those things if you want. We also don't have to. During our conference, that's a great time for me to take a look at your thesis statement. I can read over a paragraph or two of your work. Coming with specific questions is really good. That helps our conference be efficient and productive. And you can ask me questions about writing in general, but usually it's a good idea to ask me about the project in particular. Let's take a look at the sign-up sheet real quick. So this is our third conference, so you're going to go there. And you'll see the list of times. Now, for this conference, I have only put times for Monday and Tuesday of, not this week, but next week. If those times, so the 23rd and the 24th specifically, if those days don't work for you, let me know and I can add more or we can set something up. But there are quite a few times here spread across Monday and Tuesday. So I'm hoping that we can get the conferences out of the way before we get too far into that week. That is all that I have for you for now. If you have any questions, please let me know.